Good afternoon, everybody. We are here at Pioneer Park. This park is just on the river. As you can see, it is downstream but north of where we were last week. So downtown is that way. That's south. This is Portland. This is kind of a main drag that's off of Greenwood. I started taking this to get home now instead of Greenwood. I don't know. This one has stop signs. Greenwood or Newport, I think, has roundabouts. So 6 of one, half dozen the other, as my dad would say. So we're down here. I walked down here this time, ran down the butte, because once you get running, it's hard to stop. But the river's flowing pretty dang nice, and I'm pretty sure it is freaking cold. But I don't really know anything about this area. I do know there's another little dam there where the water falls over, and I don't know, it's like 4 or something, sun's going down, it's pretty busy, everybody's on their way. I don't think it's cold, but there's still little patches of frozen water, ice on people's driveways, which I think is kind of odd. I threw out my Taco Bell ice on the ground yesterday before I went to school, and I came back last night and it was still there, untouched, unmelted. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to go down to that little dam down there where they have the falls and see what's cooking. I'm trying to walk the entire butte. I may have made a horrible mistake, but we'll see, because I don't think I'm even halfway, and to get around Mount Washington is pretty windy, so I may regret this, but I will let you know along the way. I'll try to keep this camera in pretty close. It's starting to get kind of loud, but there's your warning. Danger. So I think the water is moving deceptively fast at this point. It looks like it's kind of calm back that way, but I think it gets really moving over here. Not that it's a long drop off, but let's kind of walk around that way and see what we can see. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of rock. There's a kind of a ledge here that goes up to more of the park. That's all volcanic rock, if I'm not mistaken. I think everything around here is volcanic. But I think you can kind of tell by the pitted, porous look of the rock. We'll see a lot more of this as we go out to the lava beds and lava caves and lava tube area. So anyway, kind of a nice little cliff, but there's some weird guy up there. Anyway, all right, moving around here, and let's head on over by this little waterfall. I believe there's 3 of these along the river. This is, I think, maybe the middle one or maybe the last one. These guys have kind of a nice view up here. I'm not sure if these are, I guess they kind of look like apartments, don't they? So, haven't seen any fish yet, but I'm looking for fish. Now, I don't know if the point of this is to control the water flow, or I don't really know. Not too sure. I'll figure it out. I'm going to ask somebody. It's pretty cool, though. That water has to be damn cold. I bet it's always cold, but whatever. All right, well, I'm going to keep heading downstream and mainly try to get back on Mount Washington and hike my way up the butte. I'm sure it'll be dark by then. It's going to take me probably at least an hour and a half, so I will update you then. I know this may sound stupid, but I'm pretty excited because I'm only a minute and a half, 2 minutes off of that main trail, and I'm already in the wilderness. So the dam is just beyond that log right there, that stump. And it just looks like, I mean, if you were to block out those houses across the river, it looks like I am hiking in the backcountry, which is awesome. I can put my virtual blinders on and just pretend I'm out of the city. So this is really cool. Don't know how far this goes. I have to run into Mount Washington at some point, but I'm loving this trail. It's a really basic trail, and how cool is this? This is literally right in my backyard. Not as backyard as my other backyard I showed you, but still, having a good time. Okay, that's where I came from. That chunk after I last left you on the video, not really a good trail. At least it's not at this time of year. As you can see, it's kind of a trail, but it gets pretty rough. Lots of thorns, lots of rocks. This is flat compared to that, but you can see that the water in some places of the river is pretty much stagnant here on the sides, and you could look really close. It's still frozen. It feels like it's 50 degrees outside to me, but I know it's probably not. It's amazing how that water can stay frozen like this. Anyway, I thought I was gonna have to turn back. It's just cliffs, and that's a rare house, but it's just cliffs. Well, a ledge, I guess. That's not really a cliff, but all the way back. So I wasn't gonna be able to climb out. I was gonna have to go back. But I think we're coming out onto Mount Washington. I think. That's assuming I can get up to the road. But gets pretty thick in here. But this would be a great late spring, summer, early fall type walk, I think. Next time I'm wearing pants, because I think those thorns tore up my legs pretty bad. So let me see if I can get out of here, and I'll be back. This is a warning. This chunk of video has something that may disturb the viewers. So if you get a little queasy at certain things, you may want to not watch this segment starting now. This is what I came across. I could tell I'm really close to Mount Washington, but I sadly found a deer asleep on the side of the, looks like he fell asleep taking a drink. Poor guy. Oh well, such is life in the wilderness. I thought he was a big rock. He's just resting on a rock. Well, I'll let him sleep, and I'll continue on my journey. This will probably be the last bit of video because it's getting dark, and I'm getting towards Mount Washington unless I see something crazy that I can see in the light, or in some sort of light on my hike up the butte. But finally came out of that mess after doing a little bit of rock climbing, and I really do feel like I'm in people's backyard. There's a boat dock, there's a fence, there's a house, and here's some grass. So I'm hoping this is still some sort of public path, sort of. Otherwise, I am definitely trespassing. So I'm gonna get a move on. Well, I'm back. It's like 6 o'clock. I think I went 7 miles and burned about 750 calories. So when I started to get up on the butte past the golf course, I got stuck in a kind of a cul-de-sac dead end. And so I found a trail, luckily because the moon is out, and I found a trail that went up the side of the hill. I did something I thought I'd never do, and that's hike at night, but the moon helped. So that cut off some time, and I really kind of cheated. Probably be another hour and a half before I got back if I went all the way around the butte. Considering I've been on kind of a vacation from exercising since moving up here. This was kind of just jump back into it. So end up by Summit Park and then found Summit Drive. So next time I'm going to plan it out a little better because that was a long one. So it's dinner time now, and I'm going to post a link for the map of the route I took all the way down to the river and back. So not quite the route I planned on Runkeeper, but it's an interesting route. I'll know not to go that section of the river again. So anyway, another day. Bye.